Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and as you can see we have our hero figures that we've all painted. I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about basing these. Okay, so first off we're going to need PVA glue, which is just the white stuff that you use for wood, and various other bits and pieces. And then what we want is the scraggiest brush you can find. Now we did have one, what have I done with it? There we go. And the scraggiest brush you can find. Nothing lovely about this brush, awful to paint in or paint with, but let's push these over here for a second. Get the glue on the brush and just go around the top. Problem is, this takes so long to dry, so I can't really show you the full stage with these at the moment, but I can show you with this one. And this is using our Citadel sand. You can use children's play sand, get a tub of that, use that instead. Any fine grained sand won't do this. You give a nice finish to it, but it has to be fine grade. It's a waste of time using any form of builder's sand or whatever you want, very fine grade. So play sand would be ideal. You can usually get that for quite cheap for a decent sized bag. Okay, so we'll put our figure in there, and then we'll go on to our next one, and we keep doing that. And the one thing I've just realised I haven't done with JoJo is her claws, so I'll see if I can get that done without affecting or without spoiling the effect when it's finished. So as I said, we need the glue all over the top side or top surface of the base. Don't want it anywhere else. Games Workshop bases are usually great for these. These ones are a little bit trickier because they don't have a straight edge as such. It's very beveled. As you can see, there is a curve on it. So we just go up to the edge of the curve, not curb. I'm crossing the road here. If you go on the if you go down over the curve, don't worry about it. It's not vitally important. You can soon, as you can see me doing, wipe it off with your finger. I'm going to have to take some of these out now because I'm getting a full tub, and as I was saying, once I've shown you this part, I'll go on to the next part to show you what I did. Okay, so on the stage you can come out and it's just tap on the sand off, and there you are. Nicely sanded base. You can go around and smooth it on the edges with your finger. It won't have dried yet. There you go. So Anastasia's done. JoJo will be done. tap on the loose sand off. This isn't the final stage, by the way, we still have to paint this. It does sound a bit weird painting sand to look like sand or painting sand to look like earth, but if you don't, it doesn't look right. Even if you're doing a desert thing and you want it sand, you have to paint it to look like sand. You can't just leave it as sand. And it does seem really weird to say that, but I'll show you in a moment what I mean, because I have done some of the purple purple Martians. I couldn't remember the name then. Yeah, I call them purple dinosaurs. There we are. And I haven't as yet finished the purple dinosaur. Purple dinosaurs. Oh, God Almighty, Stephen. I haven't as yet finished the purple Martians. I've done 2 fully painted. The bases, I mean. I don't mean the actual figures. All the figures are painted. I've done 2 so far because I want to show you what I do in each step. But I should have thought about that before I painted them all, because I've actually painted them all, so I've not actually to show you the first stage of painting. But it's just basically I use Steel Legion Grub and go up and paint over all the sand, just the sand, and that's like a darkish sandy colour. I can't remember what it was called. Before it became Steel Legion Grub, and they changed the name. And just to show you how quick it is, I'll put it in, take it straight out again, and it's done. There you go. You don't need to leave it in. I just do that because it just saves time. Okay, so that is the Steel Legion Grub, and all I've done is waited until the sand has dried, and then the glue has dried on the sand and it's not flaking off or coming off very easily, and then it's, as I say, paint over with Steel Legion Grub. The next step, and yes, I have just swapped the figure because I've got these in order of when I've done them. I've grabbed the wrong figure to show you. So the next step is Tallarn sand. So we used Steel Legion Grub to paint over all the sand, which is this colour, and then we used Tallarn sand to highlight. And I will highlight this one, and it's just not so much a dry brush, but you don't want a lot of the paint on your brush, and just gently brush it over. And so you don't want it dry, you do want a bit of paint on your brush, but not a great deal, because you don't want to cover every little bit of the Steel Legion Grub. There you go. I seem to have a problem with that one of misting. I think the super glue has misted that up a little too much, unfortunately. And you do that anyway. You do this with every one. So just Tallarn sand over the Steel Legion Grub, and just, oops, got the dropsies today. There we are. I've done 4 of the Martians now. I've not done them all, and I've not wiped off the glue from the thing because I want to show you the next stage, which is using static grass. And I got a bag and I've put it in the container that I got from the local chippy with rice or whatever in it, and I've just washed it out and put it in there. So what I do for this is I go back to getting my nasty pasty brush, give it a good wash out, and then you get your glue on your brush, and you don't want this grass everywhere. You will ruin it if you try to put it everywhere. It's just little patches here and there on the base of your model. It looks wrong if you cover it completely with the static grass. Some people do like it, but no, I don't. To me, it doesn't look right at all. And then all I do is I put it in here, turn it upside down, flick it to get all the loose stuff off, and when you turn it back up again, you have tufts of grass, some longer than others. They need to be plucked off a little bit. There we are. That looks better. And there's different types of this grass. There's dead grass, there's, oh, what's the other one? I can't remember, but Citadel do 2 or 3 different versions of this static grass. Other companies do versions of it as well, so have a look around, see which you prefer. I quite like this one for these figures. Just give it a quick blow because I had some of the grass on the back of the jumpsuit, which is going to, not jumpsuit, I don't know what that is, jump pack, whatever it may be. So on the front as well. But if you do find you've got someone that won't shift, get a brush, give it a blow, give it a brush off, and that should get rid. So there you go, that's how I base my figure. So here are all the Martians. That's the one that's just been finished. They're all dry now, so I don't need to worry about getting them done in order. I know which ones have been highlighted, obviously, because it looks as though they have been. When I finish doing this, I'll go around the edges again with the you can see there where I've gone over a little bit with the Steel Legion Grub and the Steel Legion Grub in that case. I'll go around again with the oh, what's it called, the Rhinox hide, to clean up the edges. And so it's just a case of get these done, get the hero characters done, finish off the blue Martians, the Martian commander, he's got breathing apparatus so he doesn't have the head thing on. The Zerd Beast, which is undercoated and ready for action. And when they're done, we've got the bag cloaked scouts, which I'm just going to base. I'm not going to paint. So there we are. So next time come back, hopefully I shall have these finished. I'll have the blue Merchants done and I'll be painting the Merchant Commander. So until then, take care, God bless, and bye for now.